It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, if you've never thrown a roundhouse kick, or if you're a pro. This is a tutorial to either help you learn, or if you're an expert, to help you get a reminder for the fundamental movements of this basic roundhouse technique. Let's zoom in here and break it down. As you'll see, if you look at the ball of my foot and the knee of my leading leg, it is going to pivot 180 degrees into the opposite direction. You'll see also my shoulders and hips will also turn in the direction that I'm pivoting in. So right now you're looking at my back, but as I'm kicking, by the time I've landed my kick, you will see the front of my pelvis and my chest. So you'll go from seeing the back and the butt to seeing the chest and the pelvis, the front of the pelvis. You'll also notice the side that started off as my leading side will be the side that I keep my guard up. Another thing is my knee. My knee is going in the direction of my kick. As you're pivoting and you turn your pelvis and your chest towards the opposite direction, your knee is also going to follow that. So my knee is also turned over 90 degrees. So if we look at how it starts in frame one, you'll see the leading leg where the knee and the ball of my foot are facing forward. My back and my butt are also facing the camera. By the time my kick has landed, you'll see shifts in several parts of my body. The ball of my foot and my knee are now facing the opposite direction from the pivot. My back and my butt are no longer facing the camera, and you can now see my chest and the front of my pelvis. My knee has turned over, my hips are extended in the direction of my kick, and I've kept my guard close to my face. So that's the basic breakdown of a roundhouse kick. Another thing I like to do is drill this. What I like to do is just get my shin up against the bag. So I'm not actually kicking the bag with all my force. I'm just trying to make sure that all the parts of my body that need to shift in the opposite direction of each other will help you build that muscle memory. When I start, I'm not trying to kick the bag as hard as I can. I'm just trying to make sure that all the parts of my body that need to shift are shifting in the proper direction. So the ball of my foot and my knee are shifting 180 degrees as I pivot. You'll see that my back and my butt will also shift in the opposite direction, so that now you see my chest and my front of my pelvis. And when I land on the bag, I'm only landing the shin. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm making contact with the bag, but that my form is also correct, and I'm trying to keep my guard up. At the time when I was making this tutorial, I had a cut on the bottom of my left foot, so the pivot on the ball of my foot is not clean here. But when I switch sides, you'll see as I'm doing this exercise in my southpaw stance, you'll see the pivot is a lot more cleaner. For this short tutorial, I'm only going to do 5 reps in both stances, orthodox and southpaw. After I've done 5 reps, I'm going to go ahead and kick the bag with a little bit more power. So you can do both. You can start off by just getting the technical movements right, where you're not kicking the bag, you're just placing your shin on the bag where it should land, just so you can get the mechanics built into your muscle memory. After that, you can start throwing a little more power once you've gotten used to making sure that your body pivots and shifts in all the proper directions it should be from when you start and when you end the kick. Anyways guys, that's the end of the tutorial. Hopefully this helps you guys. I plan on making more of these, so stay tuned. Let me know what you think. Does this help you? I will probably make another more in-depth tutorial on roundhouse kicks and the different variations of roundhouse kicks in which they are performed, but this is the best way to start. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.